Hi, everybody. I'm Dr. Stephanie D. Burroughs. How are you? I've been missing, I know, for a minute and had to focus on some things. So I'm going to see who's out there that I can invite. Hopefully, they'll join. I have a quick business tip for you guys. Just some things that I've come across over the years, and more recently from business owners whom I've worked with. And who I am working with, I should say, and I really want to see them grow and expand and um, be at peace in their businesses while they're growing it and while they're going through some of the challenges that we face. So there we go. We're done with that. Hi, Isaac Ross. Oh my. And Susanna Salazar. So glad to have you join. Thank you so much. Again, I'm Dr. Stephanie D. Burroughs, and you can find me at www.stephaniespeaking.com and on all the other social media that I'm using, Instagram, LinkedIn, uh, also on my YouTube channel, which is at Business Spirit. That's BIZINSPIRIT at Business Spirit. Don't get stuck. Let me just talk about this really quick. Please, as business owners, we can't afford to get stuck on something, on the one thing. Hi, Ernie Williams. Oh, we need to talk. I want to follow up with you on some things. We can't take the time out to get stuck on something that's not going our way. I have to tell you, since I've been working with business owners on navigating the whole contracting with, government and public agencies, and even with some of the corporations, just the process of going through, how do I get to the contracts? How do I find them? What do I do? All of the things you need to have in place in your business if you're going to go after those marketplaces, the certifications, the diversity certifications, and you all should know by now, if you haven't heard it before, I'll put it back up, www.workthecert.com is where I have an actual digital program for those trying to figure out which way to go with certifications and which one is the right one for me and how do I go about looking for contracts and I take it, there's 4 modules there and a lot of other information. I encourage you to just go to the site when you as soon as possible and take a look at the page, and you'll learn a great deal from there about what it's all about. Hi, is that Fatine Alamud? Pleasure having you here. So I'm saying don't get stuck because I see this happening often. And that is if let's say you went after a contract and you were unsuccessful getting it, instead of being concerned with, they didn't, they wanted to bring on a specific person. And I see here, I've been hearing it for decades, or some take it really personally, like they don't like me and these people don't know you. And they're looking at a RFP response or RFQ response or a bid response, and unless you have taken the time to build relationship with you, how would you say they don't like you or they don't want you on that particular job or whatever the excuse is? Because that's what it is, because it's stopping you. Anything stopping you, and you don't have the if you're not doing anything to make the change, or you don't have the ability to make the change, why are you getting stuck there when you should be going after something else? See, there's plenty of work out there. Our job is to go find it and do the work that we need to do to go after it and acquire it. I think I said hello. I want to make sure I'm catching everybody. Dawn Ross, and I did see Fatine earlier. That's our job. And it's a never-ending job. Where are the customers? Identify them. Find out where they are. Find out what the marketplace looks like. Find out who the players are in the marketplace. Check them out and see what they're doing that's making a difference, or that's different from what you're doing. And if you can find that information, but definitely check them out. They're going to all have websites. But stop getting stuck. If something is not going your way in terms of those opportunities that you think are for you, because sometimes, just sometimes, we may be dodging a bullet. I'm just saying. That opportunity may not have been for us anyway, and we need to be grateful for that. Or it may just be a process that one needs to go through, and you're learning from the process each and every time you do it. If you're going after contracts, in the myriad of ways that they come out, and you ought to know how they buy the entities that you're going after, how they buy what they sell. And I'm not talking business to consumer. This is strictly business to business, business to public agencies, business to government entities, and even the business to corporate. No, understand, and that's a lot more difficult because it is not transparent. So there are some ways that you can go about it. And I talk about that a little bit, and definitely, yeah, there's one segment that's just for that. There's 4 modules in the training program. So my thing is, and I'm talking to me right now, every time you hear me on a Facebook Live, believe me, either I'm giving a lesson from me or from some people that I'm working with, or I'm learning something myself that I'm sharing with you. But I've known for a long time, we're just supposed to move forward. Don't get stuck. Don't cry and whine and complain. Don't get so stuck and so passionate about something that you want to see a change take place in, that it's getting in the way of you moving forward in the business. May not be the time to address it at that moment anyway. Your focus needs to be on moving your business forward and doing the things you have to do. And sometimes we're going to have to do it over and over and over until we finally hit. Why? Sometimes it's because we got to learn some lessons. We're not ready yet, and we just don't know we're not ready. Oh, we think we're ready, but we don't know is that maybe we're not. And that's okay, as long as you're learning through the lessons and you're progressing, because we don't want the same lesson over and over. That's like getting an F in the same class over and over. We have to be walking away with some new information, some new understanding, and some new strategies in our business, some new techniques. Maybe it's some new equipment. Maybe it's a change to the product that you're already selling. There's something that's not quite fitting, or the service, it's not quite fitting the marketplace you're going after, or maybe you need to change the marketplace. But all I'm saying to you is just don't get stuck thinking you have to keep doing the same thing over and over again, and you're expecting a different result. We all know what that means, right? Insanity. Something has to change. It could be something going on in your process. It could be something going on in your understanding of the process and how you maneuver through that. It could be, and it doesn't have to be something going wrong. It just could be that you haven't been fully enlightened to the all of the things that are required in the process. I just say don't get stuck. I've heard too many people complaining about the same thing over and over and over, to the point where I'm at, I don't want to hear it. Let's move forward. You try to be understanding when you're coaching, but sometimes I just have to say stop, because this is getting tedious and it's not moving you forward. Let's move forward. Let's find out what is really taking place. Hi, Chris Redwood. So all I'm saying is, if you find that happening to yourself, face yourself. I'm not one for crying. I'm the daughter of a Marine. He and my mom raised me like I was one. Ooh, 17 years of boot camp. I could not cry. They did not tolerate crying, even when they were on you hard. And I mean with the you know what. Bam! No crying, no whining. It doesn't get us anywhere. We just have to face it. And sometimes what we have to face is ourselves, and realizing and recognizing that we're not doing all we can do. We're not doing the best we can do. We're not seeking outside assistance from people who are in the know and can help you. And I'm just one of those people. So you can always go to my website, and you'll see where there is a make an appointment, and we can just talk with one another to figure out who you are, who I am, what I can do to help you, if at all, and see where we move out from there. But the bottom line is, if you can't get yourself unstuck, then you need to get some help, so that someone else, a coach, or I speak, train, and coach, will help you through the process, or at least give you some enlightenment, or at least give you some encouragement, because sometimes all you need is the encouragement. You just need a kick. Some of us need a kick in the butt. Let's just say it. And move forward. Keep it moving. No stopping. We don't have time for that right now. There's too much else going on out here. There are a lot of things that are changing. If you're not paying attention, there's some things that are happening legally, new changes in federal government based on some new laws that are being enacted. And it's not to help us, it's hurting us. Small business owners, it is hurting. Minority business owners, it is hurting. I'm just saying it right now. So you need to be staying abreast of what's going on out there, and that will help you know how you need to maneuver. And it's also good just to have the background so you're not running around in circles and not knowing what's really going on in the background so that you can address it. Maybe there's something you need to change in what you're doing in your business. Maybe there's something that there have been changes in how the departments and the agencies are set up. You need All you got to do is go to websites and you're going to see massive changes taking place there. Some of the websites that you knew in the past aren't existing anymore. So then you got to start searching for them. I know because I do that with my clients. I'm like, wait a minute, what happened? All right, look, I'm that person that's going to dig in and find it. I know this information is here. All I'm saying to you is just don't get stuck just because you couldn't get something, find something, or receive something when you decided it was for you. It may not have been. You may have just dodged a bullet. This is Dr. Stephanie D. Burroughs, CEO Stephanie speaking. Thank you for coming on and taking a moment out to listen and hopefully to learn and hopefully to just remind yourself of something and put it into action. The most important thing is take action. I'll put the website in here for those of you who didn't hear it. It's just stephaniespeaking.com for those of you who want to schedule a connection meeting with me. Oh, wait a minute. Not yet. Getting ahead of myself. I hope everybody's having a successful day, a successful week. And just remember every morning before you get out of the bed, just say it out loud so that the energy from what your thoughts and your words are resonating and that is something great is happening to me and through me today. Little mindset switch. Thanks. Bye, guys.